Hey there, home cooks! Have you ever opened your fridge only to find a mystery container of something that used to be food? Or wondered why your produce wilts too fast? Well, today we're tackling food storage. Stick around as we cover 15 essential do's and don'ts to keep your food fresh, safe, and delicious. Plus, stick around to the end of the video for some bizarre food storage techniques you won't believe. Let's get started. Here are the 15 essential do's of food storage. 1. Store dry goods in airtight containers. Keep flour, sugar, pasta, and grains in airtight containers to prevent pests and keep them fresh. 2. Label everything. Use labels with dates on leftovers and pantry items so you know what needs to be used first. 3. Use the FIFO method. First in, first out. Rotate older items to the front so they get used before newer ones. 4. Keep your fridge at the right temperature. Set your fridge below 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius, and your freezer at 0 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 18 degrees Celsius to prevent bacterial growth. 5. Store raw meats on the bottom shelf. Prevent cross-contamination by keeping raw meats on the lowest shelf in a leak-proof container. 6. Wrap cheese properly. Wrap cheese in wax paper or parchment before placing it in a container. This keeps it from drying out. 7. Keep herbs fresh with water. Store fresh herbs like a bouquet in a jar of water in the fridge. Basil does best at room temperature. 8. Freeze in portions. Freeze soups, sauces, and meats in meal-sized portions to avoid thawing more than you need. 9. Store onions and garlic in a cool, dark place. Keep onions and garlic in a breathable container away from moisture, never in the fridge. 10. Use glass containers for leftovers. Glass containers prevent staining and don't absorb odors like plastic does. 11. Keep bananas away from other fruits. Bananas release ethylene gas, which speeds up ripening of nearby fruits. 12. Refrigerate nut butters after opening. This prevents oils from going rancid, keeping them fresh longer. 13. Let hot food cool before storing. Putting hot food straight into the fridge can raise its internal temperature and spoil other food. 14. Store bread in a bread box or freezer. This prevents it from drying out or getting moldy too fast. 15. Keep a baking soda box in the fridge. It absorbs odors and keeps your fridge smelling fresh. And now for those 15 don'ts of food storage. 1. Don't store potatoes in the fridge. Cold temps turn potato starch into sugar, making them taste weird and overly sweet. 2. Don't keep tomatoes in the fridge. Cold storage makes them mealy. Store them at room temperature instead. 3. Don't wash berries before storing. Moisture speeds up spoilage. Wash only before eating. 4. Don't store milk in the fridge door. The door is the warmest part of the fridge. Keep milk on a middle shelf instead. 5. Don't leave open cans in the fridge. Transfer food from open cans to airtight containers to prevent metallic flavors. 6. Don't put hot leftovers in plastic containers. Heat can cause plastic to leach chemicals into your food. Let food cool first. 7. Don't store bread in the fridge. It dries out faster. Room temperature or the freezer is best. 8. Don't mix apples with other fruits. Apples release ethylene gas, which can cause nearby fruits to ripen too fast. 9. Don't freeze carbonated drinks, they'll explode. Seriously, just don't. 10. Don't forget to rotate spices. Ground spices lose flavor after about a year. Don't let them go stale. 11. Don't store honey in the fridge. It crystallizes and thickens. Room temp is best. 12. Don't store avocados in the fridge unless ripe. Refrigeration slows ripening, only chill them once they're soft and ready to eat. 13. Don't keep eggs in the door. Like milk, the door is too warm for eggs. Keep them on a middle shelf. 14. Don't store coffee beans in the fridge or freezer. They absorb moisture and odors. Store them in an airtight container at room temperature. 15. Don't keep open boxes of baking soda for too long. It loses its odor-absorbing power over time. Replace it every 3 months. And now for the promised bonus. 5 bizarre food storage techniques. 1. Burying butter in the ground. Ancient cultures stored butter underground to keep it cool. Archaeologists in Ireland have even found 2,000-year-old butter. While it may work, your best bet is still the fridge. 2. Keeping eggs in lime water. A historic preservation method. Submerging eggs in lime water can keep them fresh for months or even years. It works, but refrigeration is easier. 3. Hanging bananas from the ceiling. Some people hang bananas to slow bruising and ripening. While it helps airflow, keeping them separate from ethylene-producing fruits does the trick too. 4. Using rice to keep salt from clumping. A simple but effective hack. Placing rice in salt shakers absorbs moisture and prevents clumping. Definitely a keeper. 5. Storing onions in pantyhose. Yes, really. Some swear by tying onions in pantyhose and hanging them up to prevent sprouting. It works, but a breathable basket does the same job with less effort. And there you have it. 15 do's, 15 don'ts, and some truly bizarre food storage techniques. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a kitchen tip. Happy cooking, and I'll see you next time.